welcome back to my channel. I'm teaching you guys how to get this sultry smoky eye. It's a little bit of a twist on a normal smoky eye that you would usually see. I got inspo from this photo posted by Prislessa Makeup, I think that's how you say it, and it appears to be that she took black liner and left it open at the end and then just smoked it out. So I thought I would try it and see what happened. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, this is my 5th time re-recording this video. I know I should have given up many times ago, but I really wanted to teach you guys how to do this look because I thought it was very different. I'm excited and relieved that I finally got it right. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and if you want to see how to get this look, just keep on watching. Alright, so we're first going to start with our eyebrows, and to fill them in, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dark Brown Brow Powder. I'm starting with the darker shade, and then I'm going to go in with the lighter shade in the duo to fill in the front of my brow. And then to clean up my brows, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 25. For eyeshadow base, I'm using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Eden. Then we're going to move into the Tarte Cosmetics Tartelette in Bloom palette, which is one of my favorite palettes to work with. The first shadow we're using is Charmer, this white shade right here, and this is just going to set our eyeshadow base. Now you want to focus this shadow directly onto the lid because as you can see, it is going to be our lid shade in this inner corner. And then as you get into your crease area, you want to relieve some of the pressure just so it's a light dusting. The first shadow we're going in with is by MAC, and it is in the color Soft Brown, and this is going to be our transition color. So with your Sigma E40 brush, you want to start with that shade in this inner corner and then drag it outwards, and you want to focus this in your upper crease area. Then with another Sigma E40 brush, we're going in with the shade Rebel. We're going to put this in the crease, and we're also going to bring it halfway onto our lid. Next, to deepen up our outer V area, we're going in with the shade Leader. And when it comes to deeper shades, I like to tap it into the area that I want it in and then blend it out. This just helps to get a lighter placement of the shadow all in the area that you want, because if you go straight into just blending, it's going to be harsh in that one area and it's hard to just blend it down to wherever else you want to blend it to. So if you take the darker shadow and tap it into the outer V, it's way easier to blend it out and it not look harsh. Next, with the Sigma Legend Line Ace liquid liner, we're going to do the unique part to this look, and we're going to start in the inner corner with this liner just like you would if you're lining your lid normally, and then as you get to the outer corner, you want to make it thicker. So once you get about right here, you want to stop as if you're getting ready to go for a wing without the wing. And right now it might look a little weird because it's like an abrupt stop, but we're going to add black shadow to the look to blend it out and make it look a lot better. The next shadow that you want to use is a true black shadow, not like an ashy gray black that some palettes come with. You want a true black shadow, and this is because the true black hides the end mark of this liquid liner or gel liner, whichever you choose to use. So I'm going to use the shade Neor from the Anastasia Shadow Couture palette and just start on the very edge of that liner, just tapping it on there. And then as I block out this end part, then I'm going to start bringing it straight up into the crease. Again, just using tapping motions. Now for lashes, I'm applying the Aurora style lashes from Divine Lash Co. And for lash glue, I'm using the House of Lashes clear lash glue. So for my waterline, I'm using the LA Girl Very Black Glide Gel Liner. And then I'm going to use Rebel and Leader to smoke out my lash line. And then I'm applying a little mascara, which is the Milani Lash Trifecta Mascara. For foundation, I'm using the Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation, and this foundation has been saving me because this past week it has been extremely hot and full coverage foundations were a no-go. So this is a really light coverage foundation and I don't have a lot to cover up, so this has been perfect. I really like the finish of this foundation. I did do a first impression / demo of this foundation. I'll leave it in the corner of this video for you guys to watch after you finish watching this one if you want. And then for concealer, I'm gonna kick it up a notch, and this is full coverage. I'm using the Kat Von D Lock It Concealer. I'm now setting the concealer with the Mercier translucent powder, and if you have oily skin, this is very important, but if you have dry skin, you may not have to do this, but do what works for you. For bronzer, I'm using the Black Radiance Mocha pressed powder. For highlight, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. So I want to do like an ombre nude lip. So I'm starting out with Shea Moisture Lip Pencil in the shade Dark. Then I'm using Dose of Colors Cork liquid lipstick. And then in the very center, I'm using Dose of Colors Sand liquid lipstick. Alright, and that is the completed look. I hope you guys get a chance to try this look out. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to keep yourself updated on my new videos. And I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.